Welcome back to another video. So guys, a lot of people have been left in confusion after Floyd Shivambu claimed to have been given a blessing by Zuma to visit Shepherd Bushiri. This after his latest interview with Newsroom Africa. I'm just gonna read this comment and get to it. Floyd is saying Jacob Zuma approved his visit to Prophet the fugitive Bushiri. But why did then MK Party issue a statement issuing itself from that visit? The statement read as follows. He undertook this visit in his personal capacity and without the mandate or knowledge of the party. I can also confirm this, guys. They released a statement. This is just gonna read a few paragraphs. As you guys can see on the screen, it says 19 April 2025. Umkhondo Wesizwe Party distanced itself from Secretary General's visit to Shepherd Bushiri's church. The Umkhondo Wesizwe Party wishes to categorically distance itself from the recent visit by our Secretary General to the Enlightened Christian Gathering, church led by self-proclaimed Prophet Bushiri in Malawi. The party wishes to make it unequivocally clear that this visit was not sanctioned, endorsed or initiated by the leadership or any official structures of the party. The Secretary General undertook this visit in his personal capacity and without the mandate or knowledge of the party. I'm sure this last statement, guys, makes it clear. We all know that this MK party is led down by Jacob Zuma behind closed doors. So if Floyd Shivambu says publicly that he has been given blessings by Zuma, like, we are all left in serious confusion. So I can also confirm that Floyd said it. Listen to what he said in this interview.
And you claimed that he'd given you his blessing.
No, look, do you know, as a Secretary General and like all other Secretaries General and provincial secretaries and regional secretaries would do, there is nothing which I do without informing the... I'm like those who say that I am glad when they say unto you, let us go into the house of the Lord. I'm compliant.
Despite the concerns of him evading arrest and what that means for the MK party and what it stands for and constitutionalism and upholding the rule of law.
I honestly
I mean, those were genuine. You can admit those were genuine concerns, right?
No, I think they were misplaced, actually. Like, I think there was just... There was just unnecessary misplaced exuberance around it because I'm not responsible for law enforcement in South Africa, one, but two, as a matter of fact, there is no court ruling in Malawi within the criminal justice system that links both countries that has instructed that he must be deported to South Africa. If there was such, he would be hiding in Malawi, then that would have made him a fugitive. But currently there is no such, because I said in one other interview that if anything, the Malawian government provides security through the state to Prophet Shepherd Bushiri in terms of what he does. There are so many projects that is involved in there which is supported by government and in full collaboration with the government. And the South African government is fully aware of that. It has got nothing to do with me. Going to religious institutions is a personal choice of anyone who can do. I go to so many religious institutions. I go to even religious institutions whose faith I don't associate with.
So this clearly means that Jacob Zuma possibly might be causing this confusion, or Floyd was lying about being given a blessing from Zuma, because why would then Zuma say that Floyd can go there and then Umkhondo Wesizwe Party releases a statement distancing itself from what Floyd has been claiming? It doesn't make sense. Unless Jacob Zuma is trying to cause a confusion in this party. Because also recently with Floyd Shivambu, like, there was confusion that Zuma has been meeting up with Mary Phaji, whereas Floyd Shivambu suspended that lady. So what exactly is happening with Umkhondo Wesizwe Party? I'm so confused. Now, on the next topic regarding Floyd Shivambu, people are saying that he is treated like unwanted child at MK Party after his interview. Someone said brother left a party where he was taken seriously to be treated like an unwanted stepchild. This after Floyd said that even if, he is removed from his position, he won't leave MK Party. Listen to what he said on this interview.
Of the moments to talk about that, you're already smiling. I mean, it's been about, 8 months since you've left the EFF? It's since August 2024. Do you have any regrets? Are you still happy with your decision? How are you finding your leadership style to be in the Umkhonto weSizwe party?
No, look, when I did not renew my membership of the EFF and then I joined Umkhonto weSizwe, in the early stages, I actually had posted on social media to say that this is the best decision I have ever taken politically, and I still stick by that joining Umkhonto weSizwe is the best decision that I've ever taken in my political life, because I got to learn from the rich experience of President Zuma and many other leaders of Umkhonto weSizwe. I got to even have a much more nuanced understanding of the politics of South Africa, of the continent, and the world, and of course enrich out of a broadly theoretical perspective which we had before. I think it was a necessary and a better, far much more qualitative decision that we took to participate in Umkhonto weSizwe, and we continue to learn and be guided by President Zuma, who deeply understands our people and is in constant communication and touch with ordinary people in many parts of South Africa, but also has got a proper and correct appreciation of what is happening in the continent, in the African diaspora, and in the progressive world. So it's so far so good in terms of Umkhonto weSizwe.
So with all those letters flying around, that you've been removed, or that you are possibly resigning, let's clarify that. Are you leaving, or have you been told that any moment from now you could be removed as Secretary General of the Umkhonto weSizwe party?
So I'm Secretary General of Umkhonto weSizwe now. Yeah. There is no letter which was written by the president, because there have been people, we don't know where they're from now, whether they're from inside the MK or it's external forces that are trying to sow divisions within the organization, who write fake letters.
With your letterhead?
In the name, yes, they've been doing that. But actually,
where do they get that? It sounds like it's coming from inside.
So, as you guys heard what Floyd Shivambu said towards the end of the video I just shared for you guys, he was saying that there is no letter that was written by Zuma that says that he will be removed as a Secretary General of MK Party, because the rumors have been circulating. I even made a video about it saying that Floyd Shivambu possibly could be removed, as people on Twitter are suggesting that. I didn't say that he will be removed. I said, rumors have been flying around about Floyd Shivambu being removed as a Secretary General of MK Party. So he cleared it and said that there's no letter that was written by his president. He also suggests that it could be the external forces that are trying to cause the confusion around MK Party. So he said, as far as he is concerned, Zuma never said that he's gonna leave MK Party. Now, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and notification bell for more interesting videos on my channel.